That's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Now it's Oya. He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oyarzabal, great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Now, how often do you see that?
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Jimenez is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Akanji. Valverde. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's on it, can he get away? And he's lost he's tried one! Oh, off the bar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Could be danger here! And he's managed to get free. Oyarzabal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, what a mistake! Goes for a shot! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
What a throw in. Oh, good-looking ball. This looks promising.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, really good feet. Can he finish? Well, now and it's come back out to him. Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Inter Milan, real chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, he's got a... And Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Pressing high and with purpose. Valverde. Front-footed pressing going on here. Under an awful lot of pressure. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oyarzabal. Van Dijk. Van Dijk puts his foot on the gas. Real chance here. And the shot! It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! His say. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan are now luxurious. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3. Será sustituido por...
Mikel Oyarzabal has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's going to be a booking. Son Heung-min. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chance for a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found the way through. Some shapes to shoot! Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
There's the shot! Now in he goes again! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
Great chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got away. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest. Inter Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And this is Kane. Shot, surely! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Kane. And it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Son Heung-min. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi goes sliding in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Inter Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Valverde! It's in!
approaching them now.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's become a case of men against boys. Van Dijk tries making a foray down the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's managed to get free. In with the challenge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Messi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's had it taken off him. He is through here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Messi, and Messi! Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's been shifted off it. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. Inter Milan are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Could be danger here. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Inter Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Messi. Fernandez.
Oh, great feat, that.
Fernandez, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And that's it.